So here's another subtraction problem. You really can't do too many of these, you know, they're all different. So I'm going to look at the denominators and try to factor those. They're trinomials. So it looks like the first one's going to factor into b minus 5 and b plus 1. And the other denominator is going to factor into b minus 5, b minus 1. So, yep, that looks right to me. Okay, so what will be in the LCD? In the LCD, we're going to need a b minus 5, a b plus 1, and then a b minus 1. We don't need another b minus 5. You see, if I just multiply by a b minus 1 here, and over here, if I multiply by a b plus 1, then I'll have those denominators the same. So you have to look at the binomials, but those three binomials are the same as those three binomials. They're just in a little bit different order. Okay, so now let's distribute in the numerators. So I get 3b minus 3. And then, now here's where we got to be careful. This is subtraction. So that subtraction sign, I'm going to take a negative 2 and distribute. So I'm going to get negative 2b minus 2. If I do that all at once, it's going to save me a little bit of writing. Now, if you don't like doing it all at once, you don't have to. You can distribute the 2 and then later distribute the subtraction sign. That would be fine. And when you make these, try not to make them look like 6s. Sometimes I have that problem. Okay, all over that denominator. b minus 1, b minus 5, b plus 1. I don't really care what order you have those binomials in. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, in the numerator, if I combine the b terms, I get 3b minus 2b, which is 1b. And I get a negative 3 and a minus 2, that's going to be minus 5. Over, and then I have that denominator. Some of you are probably like looking ahead going, oh, I see what's going to happen. So this time we get to simplify because the b minus 5 here can cancel with the b minus 5 there. Okay, so the numerator canceled out, but we have to have a numerator, so we're going to put a 1 there. And then the denominator is b minus 1 times b plus 1. I wouldn't multiply those binomials out. You could, but I wouldn't. I'd just leave it like that. Okay, so that one was fun.